In the middle of a quiet desert world, long before cities rose sky-high and maps were drawn, there lived a man named Abram. He wasn't a king, a warrior, or a famous leader. He was simply a man living an ordinary life with his family, tending his flocks, and settling into a future he expected would look much like his past. But life has a way of changing in a single moment, especially when God steps in. One day, without warning, God spoke to Abram. His message was simple, but world-shaping. Leave your country. Leave your relatives. Leave everything familiar. Go to the land I will show you. No map, no timeline, no detailed plan, just a promise. God told Abram, I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. Your name will become great, and through you, all the families of the earth will be blessed. Imagine hearing that. Abram was 75 years old. He and his wife Sarai had no children, and yet God was promising descendants, so many that a whole nation would come from them. Still, Abram didn't argue. He didn't ask for guarantees. He didn't wait for a better moment. He simply trusted, and he obeyed. Abram packed up his life, his flocks, his tents, his servants, and everything he owned. Sarai walked beside him. His nephew Lot joined the journey. Together, they set out on a road they had never walked, toward a land they had never seen. They traveled through valleys, across rough hills, past unfamiliar people and unfamiliar places. And finally, they reached Canaan. When Abram arrived, God spoke again. This is the land I will give to your descendants. To mark the moment, Abram built an altar, right there in the open air, thanking God and honoring the promise he had made. But even after arriving, life wasn't easy. A severe famine struck the land. Food was scarce. Abram and Sarai were forced to travel to Egypt for a time, looking for survival, not comfort. It would have been easy to wonder, did we misunderstand? Did God really lead us here? But God continued to guide and protect them through every twist in the road. When they eventually returned to Canaan, their journey wasn't over. They still had no child. The promise still seemed impossible. And yet, God's voice came again, this time under a canopy of stars. He told Abram, look up at the sky, count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have. And in that moment, Abram believed God, fully, deeply, without holding back. And God counted that trust as righteousness. Years passed, but God never forgot his promise. He renewed it again and again, assuring Abram that his word was unbreakable. Then came a final, powerful moment. God changed Abram's name to Abraham, meaning father of many nations. And Sarai became Sarah, the mother who would share in this promise. The story would continue through Isaac, through generations, and ultimately to a blessing meant for the entire world. But it all began with one ordinary man who listened when God called and walked forward in faith even when he didn't know the destination. Abraham's story reminds us that God often calls us before we feel ready and leads us before we have all the answers. His promises don't always arrive quickly, but they always arrive right on time. And sometimes, the first step is simply trusting. Trusting that the God who calls us is also the God who keeps his promises.
Thank you so much for following along. We'd truly appreciate if you'd hit that like button. If you're ready to learn more about the stories of the Bible, subscribe to the Sacred Storybox and come along with us as we explore the greatest book known to mankind. If there's a story from the Bible that's special to you, leave a comment below if you would like to see an animated retelling of it, and we will try our best to create it for you.